Hi guys, so it's me. I just wanted to show you something. You all know that I do the resin, and I have had issues in the past with getting, like, in my resin it looked like divots. I don't know, it looked like the surface of a golf ball, and I did
dimples.
Dimples. Yeah. I did a table that I just put so much money into on resin, sanding it down to nothing, and then repouring it, still getting dimples and sanding it. So I went to visit. Eric and I took that table up to a friend of ours in Vegas, up at Reclaim Secrets. His name is Andrew. He's amazing, and he makes me happy every time I go over there. So he showed me a process. Babe, can you come down here real quick?
Yeah.
So you know how the resin has always got that high shine. It's very shiny. This is actually a kind of a shelf that it's a shelf that I am making for my office. And I'm going to show you a process that Andrew taught me to make this more of a satin finish. And I love it. I love it actually more than I do the shiny resin. I got contacted by a gal named SCOTD over at Cling Sport because she had sent Eric some sanding discs, and then I told her that Eric wouldn't let me touch them. So she sent me some sanding discs for my process. So these discs, I used one on something else, and they're amazing. Eric loves them. That's all he uses anymore. From a 220 to a 320 to a 400, 600, nope, 400, 600, 800, and 1,000 grit sanding. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to set this aside. I'm going to do this little area, and I'm going to quickly do all five of these discs, and I'm going to show you what they do. I really like these. And they last longer. They don't build up. So here we go. So you like our little shield? This is Dave's new product. And I don't wear hats because I look like a dweeb. But so here we go. This is the 220. And oops, I lost my, there it is. Gotta have this. Oh, I'm gonna do this so they don't fly off. Okay. Well, I'm pulling an Eric and I'm not prepared. Not plugged in. Well, there we go. All right, so again, 220. And I forgot to tell you, this has those little dimples in it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sand this down to the point where those dimples are basically, you can't see them. Okay, so before I started this 220, you could not see these dimples until you put it on the wall. Then you would really be able to see them. So you can see them here, and I'm just going to sand these down as much as I can. Okay, so there's still a few little tiny ones here, but you are not even going to see them. Oh. There. All right. So now we have the 400 grit. Well, excuse you, Magnum. Oops. What's this one? I gave you, he gave me the wrong one. I got the wrong one. All right, 400 grit.
Yeah, this one is 6 and then 8. I got them in order for
Okay, good. Thank you. All right, so here we have the 400 grit. One thing I really like about this process is it's fast and it's gorgeous, but you'll see that here. So 400, what did you do with the other one?
Right at the end.
Oh, I got it. So now we have 600. Oops. 800.
I just took a video of Mag. He's not impressed.
He's not impressed. And 1,000. Oh, nice and light. Got an idea what I'm doing there, I think. So
What have you got there in your hand?
my shamuel.
Is that what that is? I thought that was like a microfiber.
I don't know. It's one of those ones I can't stand the feel of.
And you need to wipe that off then?
Well, I wanted to wipe it off. Yeah, you have to wipe it off. I blew it off between, but you have to wipe it off. So you can look at the difference in this. This is my favorite, which is more of a satin finish. And then this is the shiny. So I'm going to finish sanding all of this off camera. I just wanted to give you an idea of the difference here. And then when we come back, I'm going to show you something that Andrew showed me that makes this, gosh, waterproof. It will hold heat up to like 800 degrees. And it's a finish that is pretty awesome. It's just, I'm not going to say anymore. I'll show you when I get done. So we'll be right back. Okay, so I have the whole thing sanded down to from 220 all the way down to 1,000 grit. It's nice and smooth. And I want to show you this. This is called Glacier Shield. Andrew over at Reclaimed Secrets, again, introduced me to this. And with this, you put it on, it's pricey, but it is so worth it. Because I have used this particular one right here on, gosh, I don't know how many tables and serving trays and different things like that. But what this does, after you get it sanded down, you put it on there, let it set for 10 minutes, and then you buff it off. And what it is it's protectant. It says it's UV resistant, abrasive resistant, extreme durability, and temperature resistance up to 800 degrees. So if you're doing a table that's going to be a coffee table or anything like that where somebody's going to set something hot on there, this is the way to go. And I love this. I call it a matte finish. Eric calls it a satin finish, but and it's still resin. It's just not shiny, but I want to protect it. So I bought these, and let me show you how this works. It's really pretty cool. So I'm going to scoot this up there because I got to do the ends. So I sprayed it down with 99% rubbing alcohol. I asked Andrew about using what is that? Denatured alcohol. He said that stuff still has chemicals in it. So I use rubbing alcohol like Andrew uses. Andrew is my hero. So what you're going to do, I mean, this takes you take one of these icky, sticky, what are they called?
Microfiber.
Microfiber yucky things. And you just put a little bit on there. Oh, that's too much. And then you rub it in. You just rub it in. And I like to, with this finish, it shows more the wood. It's not just shiny. All you see isn't just shiny. It's the actual, looks like the actual wood.
And what kind of wood is this?
This is it's can't remember what kind of ash, but this is an ash.
The grain is beautiful.
Yeah, see that? See, Andrew wiped it off right away. I'm wiping it off right away.
So now you're buffing it.
Now I'm just gonna buff it. That way, I think Andrew said there's less chance of like streaking. Voila! Now I'm gonna come around and do the front. I think I'm gonna do it this way. I don't want it. Look at that. That's so pretty.
Or you're just putting a little bit on the towel.
I'm just putting a little on the
Yeah,
towel because I
that
can't
makes
really
sense.
pour it down there. It'll go right off the edge.
Run right off, you know.
So I refer to this method, and Andrew laughed at me. When anytime I do this, this is my Andrew method. So that's all there is to it, and it's done. I love this finish.
I'm gonna get up close.
I love this finish, the way the satiny looks. Well, Eric says satin, I say matte, but anyway, I just love the way this looks, and I love the fact that it's protected. You can see there are still some of those little dimples, whatever you want to call them.
Well, see, I think of, and you know, this is just my interpretation. I think of a satin finish as being somewhat dull, but it still has a bit of a shine to it. Whereas a matte, I think a matte finish, I think of it as being totally flat, like the, you know, like the primer.
When you're using this too, and I made this mistake, you make sure to put your lid back on because this stuff evaporates really fast. So, there it is. It's done. It's smooth. I love it. And I'll post pictures of it once it's up on my wall. But anyway, that's it. I hope you guys like that. This is an Andrew method. You guys need to check out Andrew over on Instagram at Reclaimed Secrets. Eric will put a tag on there. And he also has a website, reclaimsecrets.com. Also,
he's on Instagram and Facebook as well.
And Facebook as well. These sanding discs from Clean Sport are amazing. I really like, I kind of feel like they didn't bite the wood, if that makes sense. It's more of a smooth sand. It's not a biting on from the router, not the router, I'm sorry, the sander. My opinion, I am not an expert. I don't know the terminology. It does not bite like the other ones do. So these are awesome, and I really appreciate Scotty. She's a funny little gal, cute. She had great sense of humor. But I will email her and tell her they are awesome. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Have a safe week, and hopefully things will get back to normal because I need a haircut. My hair looks like doo-doo. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Check out Eric on Instagram. Make a wood sign. And did I forget anything?
No.
Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.